Alright, here we are. Let's talk about the Don Bluth masterpiece that is The Secret of NIMH. So, yeah, this is the first movie that Don Bluth directed after leaving Disney. It's based on the children's book, or, yeah, yeah, children's short novel, I guess. Mrs. Frisbee and the Rats of NIMH by Robert C. O'Brien. Let's see. Now, some changes were made from the original book. Let's see. First of all, they put some mystical elements into this movie to, I guess, give it a bit more. Or, yeah, just. They wanted the movie a little more magical, and, I guess instead of just, a fellow, rat, well, he's a rat, obviously, but the character Nicodemus is turned into, like, this old bearded wizard figure. I wouldn't know much of the difference. I never read the original book. Let's see, the villain of the movie, Jenner, in the original book, he was just kind of a character they mentioned offhand. Let's see, the crow, Jeremy, is, I guess he has a bigger role in this, and he's as, like, the comic relief, basically. And also, obviously, they changed the name Frisbee to Brisbee because they couldn't clear the copyrights with, the creator of Frisbee. The Frisbee, the throwing disc toy. So, yeah, let's see. Trying to see what else is. Obviously some liberties were taken. So, yeah. The story is we have Mrs. Brisbee, the mother of a couple young, child mice. Yeah. A widowed field mouse. She, she lives with her four children. One of them happens to have pneumonia and is kind of on the verge of death. So, she gets some help from Mr. Ages, an elder mouse. And, let's see, also, they're dealing with, the danger of, they live on a farm, and, there's a constant danger of the farmer activating his tractor and, basically killing them. So they have to get out of there. So, when the farmer activates the tractor, they gotta get the hell out of there. Unfortunately, Mrs. Brisbee's forced to leave her son Timmy behind, the sick one. So she asks for help from the Great Owl, who directs her to the to Thorn Valley, where she is to meet with Nicodemus. And that's her, when she gets there, Nicodemus gives her this magical amulet, and, the conflict of the movie is, moving her cinder block house to Thorn Valley so that or, to safety. So, keep her children safe. And yeah, all the while she's, all the while there's a conflict against the villain, Jenner. And yeah, they also gotta deal with this big scary cat named Dragon, and she gets help from, a male rat named Jeremy. Or no, that's not Jeremy. That's Jeremy's the crow. Sorry, Justin. That's his name. Sorry, they both start with J. Actually, there's a couple characters whose names start with J, aren't there? Justin, Jeremy, Jenner. Let's see. So yeah, the whole time Jenner is plotting to basically murder Nicodemus so that they're not forced to leave Thorn Valley, and I guess he wants to, take over as leader and everything. And yeah, that's kind of the gist of the story. So yeah, the story is kind of, it can be kind of tricky to follow. There's a lot of complex little turns in the story. But, I think even through all that, let's see, the characters are very compelling, and, they all, they're all, what's the word, unique. They're not or most of them aren't super complex, but, there's a lot of, complexity to Mrs. Brisby. And, yeah, I mean, overall, the movie's well expressed. It doesn't talk down to kids. The animation is just beautiful. I mean, Don Bluth is one of the greatest animators of all time. So, and obviously he had a fair bit of help with this, because, yeah, from what I recall, this had several animators who used to work for Disney, not just Bluth. Yeah, Gary Goldman and John Pomeroy. And, let's see. Trying to see what else. Well, there was a lot of post-production, a bit of a post-production debacle with changing the name Frisbee to Brisby, because they'd already recorded the voices and everything, so they had to replace, or I guess for most of the voice actors they were able to just re-record their lines, but John Carradine, who they had voicing the Great Owl, they weren't able to get a hold of him again, so they did a bunch of post-production audio tricks with his dialogue to switch the F's to B's. So yeah, very interesting little detail, but you don't notice it. Maybe you notice it if you know about it, but I didn't know about it, so I didn't notice it. And yeah, speaking of the voice actors, Mrs. Brisby is voiced by Elizabeth Hartman. We have Peter Strauss as Justin. Nicodemus is voiced by Derek Jacobi. Mr. Ages is voiced by Arthur Mallet. Jeremy is voiced by the one and only Don Bluth staple Dom DeLuise. He becomes quite a regular in these Don Bluth movies. Jenner is voiced by Paul Shinar. He did a great job as like the smooth-voiced, scheming villain. Again, John Carradine voiced the Great Owl. Hermione Baddeley voiced Auntie Shrew. And also, two of Brisby's kids happen to be voiced by young Shannon Doherty and Will Wheaton. So yeah, some interesting little details there. Yeah, I guess that makes, after Fox and the Hound, I guess that makes two Don Bluth two films that Don Bluth is connected with that have a future star of Stand By Me. Because the other one had Corey Feldman. Anyway, any other, let's see, I do remember, where's the info on the music? The music's, it was composed by Jerry Goldsmith, and then, the song of the movie, Flying Dreams, was, let's see, it says it was vocally performed by Paul Williams, it's performed by Paul Williams during the credits. Sally Stevens sings the song, near the beginning of the movie. I guess it's supposed to be Mrs. Brisby singing to herself or whatever. But yeah, I could have sworn I saw in the credits that Williams also composed the song or something, but yeah, whatever. Either way, yeah, Paul Williams was involved. Let's see. And yeah, I guess there's not a whole lot else to say about the names. Let's see. I mean, all the characters are very likable and distinguishable. Mrs. Brisby is a very compelling protagonist. At the time, or honestly, to this day, mother characters aren't very often cast as the main hero of a story. Usually it's like a child, maybe a dad sometimes, but, usually it's like the young hero. And, I don't know how old Mrs. Brisby's supposed to be. It's rude to ask a lady her age, but, let's see, she's a mother. So, yeah, a movie with a mother for a protagonist, an animated movie for children with a mother for a protagonist is honestly pretty cool. Yeah. And yeah, besides that, she's a very compelling character who kind of overcomes her fears and finds her courage and also her inner strength by activating the power of the amulet. She's a very good protagonist. Not much else to say there. And, well, I'm sure some critics could find more to say. I'm still not the most experienced critic, but, honestly, I'm putting my all into this review because I think this movie deserves a good, strong review. So, bear with me here. I'm trying. This is a very magical little animated film. In all honesty, I never really, I can't recall I've ever seen this movie as a kid. I can picture would have been some scenes that would have scared me if I saw it as a kid, but, I've seen quite a few other Bluth movies, American Tail, Land Before Time, All Dogs Go to Heaven, even Rock-a-Doodle I've seen at some point. yeah, I mean, but yeah, I've seen this movie a few times now as an adult, and yeah, I mean, it's just a wonderful little movie, and you know, through my limited critic experience, you know, there's only so much I can, you know, contribute to, like, exploring the movie's themes, like, you know, nature, science, and, you know, even the magic that they injected into the story. But, you know, either way, I know this is a very excellently done movie. It's very well told. Yeah, it's a compelling little movie, and I think, yeah, honestly, it really is one of the best animated films that I've reviewed so far, and, well, probably of all time, in fact. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it still takes a bit more to get a perfect 10 out of 10. I mean, so far the only movie that I've given that is still Fantasia. But yeah, this one's still this one's still one of the best I've looked at so far, and yeah. And in the end, I'm going to go ahead and give this movie a 9 out of 10. And you know, I definitely highly recommend this one. So yeah, as usual, if there's anything else I feel I need to add, I'll put it in the comments. And I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. Mash it and smash it, signing off.